After watching this video, you'll never ever stress about where your next leads are coming from or your next sales coming from, because I'm about to show you guys a winning ad framework that you can implement in your city to have leads coming to you within a day or two, right? It's that simple. I'm going to give you the exact script and framework throughout this video. I'm going to break down why it works extremely well. So give me 10 to 15 minutes of your time and attention, make it full screen, and let's lock in. And if you can't even do that, then just what are you doing in business? If you can't concentrate for 10 minutes on something that's actually going to help you scale up in your business. And so here's the thing, guys. I understand you're great at what you do. I understand you're amazing with the camera. Your clients love you. But the problem is you just don't know how to bring in leads every single day. And we're about to solve that, right? And so here's the thing. Let me give you a quick summary of why you should listen to me. I've spent $300,000+ on ads myself, and I've helped 175 videographers just like you, right? And so I think I've spent, it's 9 days in already, and I've spent $20,000. We're trying to scale to $50K a month in ad spend. And so clearly I know what I'm talking about here. And so if you're trying to scale up as well, this video is for you, right? So here's the thing, guys. In this video, I'm going to give you the winning ads framework. And I want you guys to understand something. Winning ads are like a dome, right? You set an 8 to 25 mile radius, depending on where you are located. And depending on your city, right? Depending on the landscape, right? If it's LA, you want to go smaller. If it's like bigger city or a smaller city, you want to go a little bit wider, right? And so it just depends on your city. But your ideal avatar is going to see you nonstop. You guys ever watched I took this dome from the Simpsons movie, right? You guys ever watched the Simpsons movie? They have a dome over the city. So every time your avatar opens their phone, every single time, they see you. They see your face over and over and over and over. Who do you think they're going to buy from? You, right? Because they're seeing you over and over. It's just like bouncing. You're bouncing around in this dome nonstop. And that's why local ads absolutely crush. And so here's the thing, guys. Local ads, I see most people drop the ball and like mess this whole process up. I see like the worst local ads ever, and they just try it themselves and they don't get results. You guys got to understand, local ads need to follow a very specific framework. And I'm going to give it to you guys in this video. And two, they need to be pain point oriented. So you guys got to understand, ads need to point on a pain. I need to feel something. I need to be like, damn, like that resonated. Damn, like I feel that. I have that pain in my life, right? People buy with emotions and they justify with logic. And so what would get your attention more? Man, if you want to grow as a videographer, then you need these 2 simple steps. Oh, okay. What if I'm like content with being a videographer? What if I'm like happy at 10, 15K? Like, I don't know. I mean, these videos are for those videographers that are trying to scale to 50K a month with a better business model, with a better offer, with clear ads, right? So obviously, if you're trying to chill at 5, 10K a month, you're not my ideal avatar anyways. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to grow as a videographer, you need these 2 simple steps. It's not a good hook. You're going out of business, or you're slowly going out of business in 2025 as a videographer because you're missing these 2 simple steps. Way more potent. You'd probably watch that. What am I missing? Yeah, man, business has been slow. I just sell content packages, so business is slow. You're probably thinking that, right? And so you guys need to understand you got to sit down for a second. What pain is your avatar dealing with? The core thing of a good ad, right? The core hook, the core message of a good ad is to speak to an avatar that, 1, you understand the problem, right? And 2, you can solve the problem. And so, and you need to talk about it in a way that like they're like, damn, this guy knows my problem better than me. So what pain is your avatar dealing with? Guys, we go after service businesses. I teach all of my clients to go after service businesses, local service businesses, because they make the most money. And so the pain that they are struggling with is building a local brand that converts. Right? Building a local brand that converts. Generating local leads on Instagram every single day, right? Because they don't want to go viral and have views everywhere. They want to get views in that dome, like I explained to you guys. Having a predictable way to generate sales is a big one, right? So showing a mechanism where leads come in on Instagram and then they have a setting framework and showing them the actual process. That's what they need. They struggle with this. They don't understand it. Struggle knowing what content to post. They should also be posting some content of showing what they do, showing results, but they all post like ugly graphic posts. So they are a 20 years behind business model, or their marketing is like 20 years outdated. So that's why we go after these guys, because they're so easy to close. And so the best part is you could target anyone with local ads. So if you could target anyone, why am I going to target brokies? Why am I going to target like realtors? Or why am I going to target event videography for like small events, wedding videography? Why am I going to do that? Makes no sense. Make sure you go after the leads that make the most money, aka local service businesses, right? Why would we go after, like, why would we spend all of our time? Like, I want you guys to understand, this is like an open world. When you can run one local ad, you can do whatever you want. You can bring in anyone you want. Go after the best avatar possible. That's these guys. We've already mastered this. And so, guys, I'm going to give you guys piece by piece of what makes a winning ad, and then I'm going to summarize it in the end to show you guys how it should look, right? And so, first things first, guys, the hook. Having the hook done right, like you guys understand hooks. You guys are videographers, right? You guys understand hooks. With local ads, they don't need to be some extravagant hook. That needs to be like some whatever, like every marketing guru, whatever has, like, it needs to be a very tight hook, very like, it needs to have a very clear call out. And so having the hook done right is crucial. This is prime real estate in ads. Your first 3 seconds need to be the exact market call out with the avatar, right? And so it's essentially your first line. And every single local ad you ever run, right, needs to have the ideal avatar and location right away, right? And if you guys want to do even better, in your hook, for a visual hook, go stand in your city. So like, if I'm in Boca Raton. If you're in Texas or whatever, go stand in an iconic spot in your city. That's what makes an ad so much better, when they can see that, hey, this guy is in my city. He actually, like, it resonates. He's not just like, it's not like a video in my office or whatever. It's like a video in front of some iconic part in the city where they're like, damn, this guy is local. He understands my pain and he's near me. I can shake his hand if I want to. Like, I can meet with him and we can close the deal, right? And so, example, you're a service-based business out here in Boca Raton. That's always the hook, guys. For local ads, we've tested everything. I've spent a lot of money on ads. That's always the hook, okay? Secondly, once you have the hook, you go to the pain. Always the pain. Remember how I said people buy from pain? This needs to be the next clear step. They should be hearing the problem within 5 seconds, right? And I put the stressed out guy because this is probably you as a videographer without a predictable way to get leads every single day. You're stressed out. This is your business. These business owners, man, they're stressed out. They don't have ways to get leads. Without leads, you don't have a business. Without leads, like, most people think that they should get really good at what they do. But like, dude, if you don't have enough people to sell to, who cares that you're great? You could be the best known videographer in your city, the best known editor. Who cares? No one knows you, dude. No one knows you. And so you need to have local ads that speak to people. That way it resonates. That way they understand that this is the guy. This guy knows what I'm talking about, right? So not only should they hear their problem, but you should articulate it in a way that they're like, damn, this guy understands my problem better than I do. That's how they should see it. Example, I'm giving you like examples. I'm not saying this would all make an amazing ad. I'm giving you examples to break it down. I'd probably shorten things if this was an ad and whatever. But I'm just giving you examples so you understand what makes a good ad. Most local businesses are slowly going out of business because they are relying on outdated strategies like Google, Yelp, and word of mouth to grow their business. So essentially, we're hitting their pain of they're slowly going out of business, and we hit the 3 biggest things they're relying on for lead acquisition, right? Word of mouth, referrals, right? Yelp, which is for service businesses, Google, right? They're all trying to rank higher on Google, which is like an outdated play. And so this resonates. They're like, damn, I use these 3. Man, business has been slower in 2025, right? Guys, you guys got to understand, people want to grow. Half the year is over, man. Half the year is almost over. It's June 9th. That's freaking madness. Most people say, man, this is my year. We're going to scale. You probably said that, but you don't have leads. You don't, like, most businesses say they want to grow, but they don't have this dialed in, what I'm teaching you here. You guys got to understand, this solves majority of your business problems, right? Because when you have a lot of leads, you get to pick and choose who you work with. And not only that, you can actually scale and delegate to all the BS tasks, editing, videography, whatever. You can scale and do actually be a CEO, right? And so, guys, man, I'm passionate about what I do. So like, I'm getting fired up, man. And so, all right, guys. So now you have a hook, and now you have pain. Within it goes hook, pain, and then desired outcome, right? We don't want to just be like, dude, you're here. We want to paint the picture of point A to point B. Hey, you're here, but using this, I can help you get here, right? Using what I teach or what we have, you can get from point A to point B. Point A is pain point B is like the solution, the desired outcome. What do they want to achieve the most, right? They want more clients. They want less stress. Sounds like every other business, right? Sounds like everyone. More clients, less stress. So in your messaging, you want to say, using one local ad, this should say ad, you can finally stand out here in insert city, I'm in Boca Raton, and finally bring in new high-paying customers every single week, right? That's a desired outcome. That's a real thing. Most people are once they implement local ads, they crush. And so you want to touch on that. You don't want to be the guy. You don't want to be the bearer of bad news. You don't want to be like, oh, your business is going out of business in 2025 and you're screwed. No, you want to be, but if you implement one local ad, you can finally stand out and have an edge over every other business in your city. There's other ways you can say it. I'm just giving you guys examples, right? And so guys, I want you guys to understand something. These are all clients that just implemented local ads. And I try to put new guys every week because I want you to see fresh new faces because we have 175 clients. But the point is, yeah, I want you to see what's possible because these guys are just like you. But they have a better offer and a dialed in ad. One local ad. Right? Jay closed a 10K deal last week. I was on Zoom with him, helping him script his client's winning ad. So not only do I help my clients script their ads, I help my clients script their clients' winning ads and take over their city so they can actually provide a good service. Right? Trent came in. First week in the program, he closed $25,000. PIF, paid in full. He was doing $25K a month or $20K a month. And the first week with the new offer, he closed $25,000 collected. 2 clients. Right? Natalie, $10,000 PIF. PIF, guys, is pay in full. We go after PIFs because when you understand ads, then it makes sense to throw more money into ads so you can go close more PIFs. So that's how you scale. We don't want monthly recurring. We want it on the back end, right? But we don't want it on the front end. And that's a whole nother video. Dane came in, onboarding call with Boars. Yes, guys, I work with my clients one-on-one for now, right? As we keep scaling up, we're trying to get to 500K a month. I can't be there for everyone. But right now, I'm onboarding clients, working with everyone one-on-one, right? It's crazy. One-on-one, right? And so, Chase came in, 6K PIF on a phone call. He closed it on a phone call. Imagine having an offer so good that he closed paying fools on a phone call. Rich came in. He launched an ad, 1 week working in together. Within 7 days, he spent $500 and closed a $10,000 deal. PIF as well. So $500 into ads, $10,000 PIF, right? And I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other client wins. Go check them out, right? Let's get back to this. So social proof, just like I gave you some social proof right here, right? You want to have some social proof in your ads, right? Using this strategy, my client Bobby turned $500 in ads into 3 home remodeling clients worth $16,000. That's social proof, right? That will make me feel like this guy understands his thing. Right? Something you could also do is using the strategy of helped 100 or 1,200 plus service businesses take over the industry. That's another example of social proof. I have all my clients include in their ad. Using the strategy, we've helped, or using this strategy, we've helped over 100 plus service businesses finally take over the industry, even if a client's new, because they can finally say that because our clients alone have helped 1,200 plus service businesses. And so we want some social proof in there, and it works. You need to have some social proof. You don't want to be some random guy on the internet, right? All right, now that you have social proof in there, you have one clear call to action. One clear CTA. Give me a follow here on Instagram for more information on how to take over your city. Right? Boca Raton. Give me what, guys, most people butcher this. They'll be like, give me a follow here on Instagram and shoot me a message and shoot me a text and man, give me a call while you're at it. Like, bro, what are you doing? One CTA. When you make people think, they don't do anything. You don't want to make people think. Right? You don't want people thinking. Just one CTA. Just follow me. Right? Guys, here's the whole entire winning ad framework, and I got to touch on something else. No fluff, and I'll touch on that in a second. But so hook and audience, call out plus location, right? Boom, right off the bat. Pain point. What are the pain they are feeling? Right? They need more leads. They need to take over the city. They want to stand out. Desired outcome. What are they trying to achieve? What would solve their problem? What would make their life better? right? What social proof can you throw in there, right? What social proof can you do? And guys, it's hard to get social proof when you just sell content packages, but when you sell a local ad strategy like this one, it's the same strategy I teach my clients. We teach it to service businesses, and that's why those clients are able to charge $10,000 to $15,000 and collect PIFs, right? Because businesses are willing to pay that. They would be happy to pay that. They are happy to pay that. And then you have social proof and one clear CTA. No fluff. You guys cannot have fluff in your videos. A lot of people got to understand this. Like, you are targeting a cold audience. They don't know you. They don't like you. They're giving you the time of day because you're like popping up over and over again in the city, in that dome. You're bouncing around, right? But you, like, most people will add fluff. Like, oh, I'm also a resident of Boca Raton, and dude, no one cares where you live, dude. Like, no one cares about you. Oh, I have a golden retriever, and like, dude, no one cares. Like, ads are about the prospect. People have a selfish intent. What about what's going to serve me? That's how people think. You got to talk to them that way. What serves them? What benefits them? What makes their life easier? What problem do we solve? That's how you win, guys. This framework right here, no extra fluff, nothing, right? One clear CTA. And this is my one clear CTA call to action for you guys. If you're ready to scale with a new high ticket offer that you can finally provide clients with an ROI, like I know sometimes clients are like, what return am I going to get on ad or content? And you're like, well, your page is going to look good. Like, bro, no one cares. They don't want to make content. They want one local ad plus a few videos to make their page look great, right? So if you're ready to scale with a new high ticket offer and get wins like those clients, and if you go to my Instagram story highlights, you can click till your fingers get tired and check out hundreds of other clients' wins, right? And if you actually want to implement local ads the right way, the first time, and get a quick return and scale up, then book a call down below and we'll see if we're a good fit. Good fit to work together, right? Make it happen if that's you, if you're actually trying to scale up. And if not, keep enjoying my content, give it a like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Let's go.